So rude. The void took me.
Oh,
Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, sorry about that, folks.
That's the second time that man has shot me.
What? Who shot you?
isn't that the captain's car?
Did you miss the shots fired call? That I was shot after I took a photo of his car and impounded it?
That's what I'm saying. I didn't hear you were shot either. I just heard that there was a gun.
No, he was shooting an SMG down at me from the roof.
Mm.
I was not able to collect any bullet casings though.
All right. Swift, if you want to give them their feedback on the 1011s, I have to go talk to Creature real quick, okay?
10-4.
All right. Seven Alpha 420 to 3 Alpha 94.
Go ahead.
Are you still in the captain's office?
Affirm.
10-4. I'm coming to your 20.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. There we go.
Give me 1 second. I'm putting these weapons into our database because I don't think the armory is registering them. Love that.
Oh, and Captain Goodfellow, can I have your assistance in getting the rookies through their weapons licensing, so that way they can also do their long arm when
Yeah,
using their
I thought
document?
I thought they already had. I thought you said they already did that.
We did the training. I didn't haven't had a chance for the weapons licensing.
Oh, okay.
I was taking a nap when they were doing part of it.
I believe they have their weapons licenses from Armstrong. Martinez and Chen. I'm pretty sure.
Let me double check just to be safe too.
If they do, I mean, just look at their profile. If it's not, then
Martinez does not have hers.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, I will go over those even though I can't issue them.
That's fine. Almost done here.
while Raider's doing that, real quick, Creature. Okay, can I just get the story straight on the gal who was redheaded?
They were in the vehicle that was fleeing the scene during the traffic stop.
Okay. I just want you to understand in the future, if you were with her, we were to provide support for Swift, and you should have stayed with her and detained her. Right?
Yeah, I realized that as I left the area trying to get, because I was more
Okay.
focused on that vehicle.
I know. I know you were very, like, tunnel down that, but, like, that should have been a priority of you should have stayed there with her, because what ended up happening was that vehicle ended up circling back and picking her up anyway, too, right? If she was very clearly involved in the crime,
Yeah.
you should have stayed with her. Especially because, you know, Martin already had backup, which was myself and the rookies, to be able to pull off and provide support. Just a learning note,
I
you know.
will. Yeah.
Okay. Mostly just feedback because I know that you can kind of be like a bloodhound in a good way of trying to track down whatever suspect, but you had a suspect in front of you. So that's all. All right, sorry, Captain.
Thank you again, Captain.
Yeah.
Okay, those weapons are put into those names, so whenever you see them, it's been done in that order. You can just give them their long arms. Just tell them Monroe can put it in his new vehicle since he's P2 now, but the other two obviously put them in their locker, then wait until they're riding along with someone. But you knew that. Okay. Let me pull up something. I'm also going to send you something Goodfellow for this, and then we'll get started.
It says I'm unable to open.
Ooh, I ate that. 1 second.
Okay.
Let me know if that works. Wait, that might just make you do it. What is going on?
That makes
were
me
you
do it.
possibly not logged in? You may have been logged into the email that I shared it to. Maybe is that what it is for the first link?
Oh, I'm so sorry. God damn it. So sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm logged in as me.
Captain on Captain. It's okay.
Oh no, Captain on Captain
That
violence.
is so interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
This is it. Literally says you are editor. It's like, oh my god. Yeah.
Do you want to just maybe take a screenshot?
I'm gonna try one more thing, and if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna do that now. Okay, this is so weird. Wait, that actually might work.
That works. That works.
Okay.
Am I on the right email though? For Creature? Creature, what's your email?
So I kind of. Oh, it should be the third. It should be the third response.
Third response? Okay, I'm there.
Okay. So, Creature, guess what we're here for?
one thing I've been asking you about for like the last time we've ever been on duty.
Okay, you didn't have to say it like that, okay? We could not be here. I could leave. Just kidding. I'm not gonna leave. Anyways, we'll do it. So first thing I'm going to do is actually release it, so you can look through it. But once I release it, I will give you like a few moments just to look over it. Then we'll talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, this is Director Mason from EMS.
Oh no.
Hello, Director Mason. How can we help?
Hello. We've been hearing gunshots from, it sounds like down by Legion. Just wanting to make sure everything's fine, because, we don't want to stay, in an unlocked hospital. if,
10-4. 2 Alpha 28, can you go check out the scene, please?
Okay, my thing's
Thank
first
you so
one.
much,
Better not die
Captain.
in this first call. I swear to God. Can't be having that. Okay, creature, let me know if that. I'm pretty sure I released it. If it doesn't, I'll do it again.
I'll leave you guys to it. Thank you.
Thanks, Director.
I'm not
I'll
seeing
text you
anything
if
on my
anything comes out of it.
Okay. 10-4.
Okay, I just did it like 3 more times. So you may have been spammed. If it doesn't work,
Yeah, I got it now.
okay, perfect. So we'll just start from the first long response. The others are pretty, point blank, pass fail ones, and they're fine. Obviously, besides the chain of command, which is fine. I mentioned to you earlier that there may be a slight change, but I already mentioned that, and obviously when you took in that, that's obviously not how it is now, so that's not important, so that looks good. First one would be the Incident Commander 1. At the end of the day, I mean, you at least got the name right. We got other people thinking Scene Command is what it's called. We're Incident Commander here. I'm a bitch, and we will be calling Incident Commander. It might be the same thing, but it's Incident Commander. But the reason why it was 2 out of 4 is simply because there is. When you describe what they do, is essentially just what people on scenes do, not necessarily the role of Incident Commander. In terms of getting photos, making sure well, actually, let's talk about the first thing. You did put supposed to making sure the scene is clear and clear. I don't really know how to comprehend that.
I don't understand why I did that.
It's okay. So honestly, before we move forward, I'm gonna give you a chance to just verbally explain what an incident commander does on the scene.
I'm reading back through that response and ow. I was like half baked or something because I was as far as like tiredness.
Maybe. Well, you know what? That's fine. We will. I will give you the opportunity to.
But the role of the incident commander is they're the first on scene. They are the ones that have to ensure the scene is clear and calm, so in case shots are being fired. At the same time, they are the ones that have to do. They are main priority for contact unless a higher officer or negotiations is required. But they divvy out the roles to the other people that come on scene. And also they are typically the one that stays back with the any hostages, that if there are any. And they also are the ones that are main priority of the report as far as if anything were to come out of it.
All right, I'm fine with that. Besides the mention of they're usually the one to stay back with the hostage. I mean, that may be how it's played out on your cases, but there's nothing anywhere that states that they are usually or supposed to be the people that stay back. It's something that can happen, but it's pretty much dependent on whoever is not primary or secondary. If there's 3 vehicles and stuff like that, it has nothing to do with being incident commander. But everything else sounds good. Yes, you're in charge of the report. Um, Technically, if anything were to come out of it, but technically just in general, like if a report should be made in most situations and most scenes. So yeah, it's IC's job to, at bare minimum, make sure it is done. If not done by you, but we're done by instant command.
Sorry, the civilians just asked for us if we could check, make sure we're at 10-8 if we are going to be on patrol.
Oh, drama. Anyways, yep, sounds good to me. Definitely way better than what you put there. So that is good. We're not going to do any grade changes considering what your score was. It was satisfactory, but we will. I have no problem taking better answers to at least get, a better idea. Perfectly okay with your evangelicals response, simply because at least from my experiences with sergeant exams, it's the first time I've seen people actually like think about the demands and try to negotiate and try to get something different. So I do like that. Initially, it's kind of supposed to be a bait question, but with how things run here now, it's pretty much just to make sure you understand that how like the amount of demands and the severity of demands are completely up to the negotiator, and you know, if someone's asking for something ridiculous, it's your job to make sure that we don't have to accept that ridiculous demand essentially. So yeah, and you're making sure that in regards to vehicle, you if the vehicle is a slower vehicle, you would, but if it was a faster vehicle, you would try to change things. So you take that into consideration as to what the department can handle based on what is on the scene. So that's great. Okay, we're gonna move to the store robbery one. Let's see. Oh, this is the one where you are driving to a store robbery and a vehicle coming from the direction the store robbery passes you, how you would respond to it. Get 10 out of 10 on that. Really nothing to explain to that, so we'll just move forward with that. The major or the YouTube video one for you know which one I'm talking about. That question.
Yeah.
The not the rookie one. We'll go with that. The major crimes one. I mean, satisfactory. 10 out of 12 is fine. Let me read through it again to remember why I took 2 points. Oh, okay. It's because you essentially didn't really answer. Wait. Okay, never mind. You did answer both questions. I only docked off 2 points because it could have been a little more,
A little bit more detail to it. I
more
see that.
detail. But it was like technically what I was looking for, so it wasn't something I knocked too much points are. I essentially just knocked 1 point off for each response for it being too short. Next one, the rookie one, you pretty much documented exactly what I wanted for that. With how the question is worded, it just asked you to jot things down, things that you could use to remember and use, so that's fine. Considering I gave you full credit for that one, I'm not gonna really go into anything else with that one. The question regarding what should be in a well-detailed incident report, kind of the same thing with regarding how many points you got for that one, considering it just could have been a bit more, but you did put everything you put there is what should be there. I do think the end of the first sentence is a little not sure where you're going with that one in terms of report wise. Like these are just things that should be done, in terms of the Miranda rights and stuff like that. But a general report, you got that down, but I just took a few points off considering, again, same thing. Could have been a bit more. The one before the final one is the kind of just information about when training officers. It's not. I mean, you are an FTO, so this is something I would expect you to do well on, and I decided to give you full for this one, though I could have took a few off in terms of expecting more. It was kind of just something I was making sure that you have a base understanding of which, considering you are an FTO, and in terms of job title, the only FTO, I have no doubt that that's fine. Last thing I'll go over, and then I'll have Goodfellow bring up any questions or concerns or anything, is just going to be the final one regarding the duties of a sergeant. This one,
I
was
honestly don't know what I was doing with this one either.
It's okay. Treated this one. This is an important one. Obviously, it's an important question. Most points taken were kind of length, and then the other, I would say 5 for length and 5 for just lack of certain things.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Yeah, and lack, and also just the final, something to do with FID has nothing to do with what the sergeant does. That
Yeah,
is separate. So yeah.
That's why I was like, I don't know what I was doing with this question when I answered it.
Yes. But it's okay. So, Goodfellow, do you got anything you would like to point out that I haven't?
I mean, outside of the exam creature, I'm curious, what does being a sergeant mean to you?
It's more like making sure our city's safe, and also keeping, not really like being a supervisor in perspective, but also understanding that our rookies are needing the training, being able to help them, and also still being able to be a note for, or not note, but like a set of eyes for command to see like what rookies might be good going where.
Okay. Yeah, speaking
Actually, if I may, sorry, if I may, if you have something, feel free to look. It's fine.
what I was going to say is, speaking of rookies, part of our job is to help them understand maybe their weaknesses, and hopefully that they can not just like overcome them, but kind of, either work around them or just bring up their skill a little bit. In that respect, what would you say are some of your weaknesses that you need to work through still?
Well, one, I need to focus on where my vision's at and try to keep not looking at the whole scenario. And my second is I tend to become a little too quick. I jump the gun a little.
Okay.
And definitely my driving skills.
I already told you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't heard what the rookie did to me, has done to me already.
Let's just say that they had an explosive training.
But
We'll get into that
that'll
later.
be after.
We'll get into that later. Now it's about you. If I may, Goodfellow, going back to what you what you said, what you think a sergeant is. Think about it. What you said, does that more describe what position you're in now is, rather than a sergeant? Because you said not necessarily a supervisor. A sergeant is a supervisor. That's essentially the job title, field supervisor. Pretty much everything you did say would fall regarding what a sergeant would be is pretty much the definition of your exact position currently as a FTO. Obviously, with how things are, you will still pretty much be doing what you said. Yes, it's true, but there's additives to it. I will say that you were pretty close by saying you are an eye on rookies for command, but not even just that. You're an eye on the entire department, essentially, on the entire patrol for command. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, going to your weaknesses, you know, part of being a leader is knowing when to step up and then also knowing when to step back. You're about to be potentially into a role where you're going to have to step back more and more. Do you think you can do that?
That is one thing I'm willing to work on.
Okay. That's all I got, Raider.
Another thing that kind of adds on to that. All right, cool. Another thing that kind of adds on to that would have to be with. Ooh, what was that? With being in a sergeant position, like you essentially are when out on the field. Obviously, again, with how things are, you occasionally for me, but you still obviously do see Captain Goodfellow on the streets. But technically, with how things are structured, when it goes to on the streets, you are the first responder for a supervisor, first responder for when things are, you know, out of place or something. So,
No, I completely
there can't,
understand that.
yeah, there can't be situations where like, I'm gonna let someone else handle that. Like you are that someone else.
No,
to
when
handle
when
that.
asked for a supervisor, I have to be the one to respond if were to become a.
Yeah. But not even just that. You got to be able to, at least throughout experience with it, be able to respond to situations you feel is necessary. Because if something is, you know, if an officer is doing poorly in a situation, if you're just patrolling around, deciding to supervise a scene, like if you need to take over, you need to be able to take over. You know.
Yeah, no, I understand.
All right. In terms of exam review and just discussing the sergeant, that's technically all we've got. If you may step out into the office lobby, I would like to discuss with Goodfellow, but
Yes,
just
Captain.
still be close by. Okay, thank you.
Uh,
Oh, I didn't think about that. I always
That was
do
me.
that.
That was me. I did that time.
So it's really hard to get used to. It's the only door, okay? Okay, how are you feeling? In considering, you know, obviously.
Yeah. My biggest thing was making sure he understood his weaknesses and what he's willing to work for. And also, it's not that he's going to have to constantly pass the buck, but he's going to have to understand that, you know, he's not necessarily the one to be on the front line. And it is kind of, to your point, a supervisor and mentor role, right? So he's going to have to be okay with that if this is the route that he wants to go. So I feel confident. I think he's going to have a lot to teach. I think the rookies. I think they're going to see him as someone that they can open up to potentially. I think he's going to have some good charisma there.
Me too.
You know, not to say that Creature can't be an authority figure, but you know, it's good to have somebody who is not intimidating right off the bat, like maybe say Armstrong, you know.
I think it's good to have variety. Exactly. I think having Armstrong and also having Creature is good, and not having only Armstrongs, to put it in that perspective. So I do agree with that.
Yeah.
And kind of similar with me, I find myself to be, you know, the cool aunt of the department, if you will. I always strive to look for people that are more of a hard ass to me because it complements me. So I feel the same way. So that's why it's definitely our thing to work on. I think we already kind of discussed it. I think you and Murphy actually kind of discussed something about it being a trial kind of thing. I think kind of leaving that as background information, monitoring it. I mean, he's been a P3+1 for a while. I think with how things are, I don't see a reason not to move him up. So yeah, I do agree. But if things are at a standstill and is an improvement, then it's going to have to be a conversation.
Yeah, I mean, and vice versa, because he's been on the fence about going detective and working towards that more, you know. So he might discover in 2 weeks' time that he does want to be in the trenches. He does want to be part of the investigations, and he might decide that that's for him rather than Sergeant. So,
which is totally a option for him that he'll have to just
it's
be
a choice.
comfortable enough with asking about. Exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Cool. I'm good.
Yeah. And I'm almost certain we already discussed that this was going to happen anyway. So, yeah. Can you bring him back in?
Yep. All right, creature. Creature.
I'm out in the lobby area.
Oh, come back, please.
Hey, creature, how you doing? It's been a while. Okay, enough about that. All right, Goodfellow. Considering, your recent move up to in a position where you should be able to do things like this, do you want to do the honors?
Yeah. Creature, I am happy to present to you the opportunity to move up to sergeant rank. We do want it to be on kind of a preliminary basis. We're going to do a 2-week trial run. This is just to ensure that it's a good fit both for the department and for what you want as far as your career path goes. At any point, should you wish in the next 2 weeks that you decide that this is not for you, you are more than welcome to take a step back to Officer 3+1. Same thing if we find maybe that there's not necessarily a good fit, we might make that decision. But that's not something that we're leaning towards. It's more just we just want to test it out.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah. And I say this because, you were debating whether or not to go to detective, so why don't we just try this trial period and see if this is what you want,
Yeah, I was thinking going either way, but I can clearly tell. I know I did the detective exam, and this felt more natural when I was taking it. Like, I was able to easily, put an answer towards the questions a lot easier than I was detective.
All right. Well, congratulations. Your new call sign, I believe, is 4 Alpha, right?
Okay, actually.
Is it 5 Alpha? I can't.
Okay, here's the thing.
12 and 28 leading.
I had a discussion with
people notice.
Murphy so we could just finalize that and never have to actually change anything again. I just felt it was kind of whack with how it changed to 4 and 5 between detective and sergeant. So now it's just a flat sergeants are 5 and detectives are 4 moving forward. There's not going to be any changes. So, yeah, though this is a temporary thing, you obviously are going to be. We're not temporary. It's you know what Goodfellow said. It's still official. You are a sergeant. You have a sergeant call sign, everything like that. So yeah, you are going to be 4. 5. 5 Alpha. 5 Alpha. 100.
All right.
You do have the option of, if you don't want it to be 100, you like to pick 2 numbers, but 100, it is available and it is cooler in my opinion. So your choice, but yes.
That being said,
I will stick with just being.
Go ahead.
Just adding the 1 in front of my current one, if that's possible.
5 Alpha 194.
Wait.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Okay, perfect.
It's easier for me to remember as I need it.
Yeah.
That works.
All right. What the fuck are you doing here? You're wearing the wrong clothes.
Oh my god.
Get out of here.
You grown up so well, Goodfellow. I do that. Oh my god.
Not you doing it to me now.
Of course. Why do you think I'm captain
Learn
now?
from me. Oh my god.
7 Alpha 420. I want to congratulate Sergeant Creature on his most recent promotion.
Cough drop, Captain.
Oh no. Everyone congratulate Creature on making Sergeant.
Congratulations!
Congrats.
All right.
For your civics.
Are you doing that too now?
Oh my god, I'll tell you this,
That's
what
my
else-
influence.
okay.
Is everyone saying thank you for your cervix? Do you wanna?
I know.
Are you down to continue to train Chen and Is it just Chen right now?
I am so down.
All right, let's go.
I
And
think
Martinez.
Maybe they're not.
Yeah, I took them through. Okay, so
Okay.
just real quick, we did basic traffic stops. Swift confirmed that he is interested in FTO, and I had him train. And he was also the vehicle that we pulled over, and then we ended up getting into a 1011 with another vehicle that ended up shooting at Swift with the submachine gun. So that was a whole thing. So they got some experience there, but they will definitely need a little bit more experience in the traffic stop. I'll have to talk to Swift to see what feedback he had. So if you want to go talk to him real quick.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right, cool.
Okay. Give me. Let me just finalize the. I have to still change the email. I'm gonna do the promotion announcements later because that requires a bit more from me.
Mhm.
But I do need to just make sure the directory and stuff like
That's
that
good. So
is.
can I get your assistance in the locker room? I cannot seem to find the right stripe.
Oh no.
10-4.
Good luck with that. But yeah, I will talk to him. I'm just gonna finish up making sure everyone's got.
Swift, what's your 20?
The basement.
10-4, Raiders coming to you.
Officer Chen and Officer Martinez.
Before I'll be
Different.
down there, I have a question for you.
Oh, also, do you like all the? Have you noticed the changes?
The
around here?
banners! Was that you?
That was me. But also, have you taken a look in the lobby and look to the left?
Oh, no, I haven't. Come on, door.
Oh wait, actually, wait, come here.
Uh.
Officer sleeping bag.
Shut. Oh.
That's what it is, right?
It
So why
basically,
not?
yes. That's so.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's so funny.
No.
Oh.
It used to be like what do you call it? Like I know these used to like be informative, but with how just trust me, it was easier that way.
It's so much easier. We don't listen to that. All the information that we need is in the MDT.
Exactly. I need to put Parkway back on there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Somehow
Oh, over
forgot,
here?
But
Look at that! Shut up. That's so cool.
looks so good.
Oh my gosh, that means we'll have to get a creature up there.
Yes, because I've been debating whether or not like field supervisors should go up there.
I think so.
Considering it's not that hard, but it is effort. So he will be on there at some point. Considering I have to go back for Parkway, I'll add him. Why
Yeah.
not?
I will say, the way
Alright,
you cropped your photo makes you seem taller.
Because I am. I wear heels.
That's completely fair. Oh, I need to get drinks. Okay,
Okay.
I'll be down there in a second.
Yes, that's a good point. I'm gonna need some as well. All right. Okay, Officer Chen, calm down. Calm down.
10-4.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be back, guys.
All right. Officer Chen, can you come here?
Did you figure it out?
Am I 3 stripes just naturally?
Look at the MDT. That's what I do. The directory. Assuming that it works. No, it doesn't. Hold on.
I was trying to reference that when I was trying to get their Martinez's stuff earlier. Oh, I see it now. I see it. Thank you.
Sedvort.
That's an ass. Holy shit! Who the hell is all the way up there shooting a random gun?
This is very calming.
I agree.
I don't often see this room from this perspective.
Oh my god, again.
I guess that's the second shot from the same
Did
area.
Montaigne go
Yeah.
42? Creature? Do you know?
I did not hear over the radio.
Okay.
Let me check the shift commander and the emails. Oh, they code zeroed.
Damn.
Also, Captain.
Also, Sergeant?
Can I use your help with this one report though? For
What we just
the
did?
one that Yes.
Mm,
I've just started. That's actually what I was working on while you and Captain Raider were talking.
mm-hmm. What do you
So-
need help with?
You guys had said that the vehicle was coming towards me on Strawberry. I wasn't sure if I need to put that in the report as part of my opening or not. Because I was on that road when my license plate locked onto it. It's still actually locked in my system.
I mean, yeah, you got to talk about how you started it. That's what I would say. Oh, are you
Yeah,
talking
so
about
I-
127 or are you talking about 128?
Give me one moment. Let me double check the report number. Uh, 128.
Yeah, you can just say that you were in the patrol area of Strawberry Avenue when a suspected a bank robbery suspect vehicle with police on the outside of it reference, I think what is it, 126, whatever Montaigne's incident or report number is, was cited.
That's also why I was asking about because I wasn't sure if it was tied to 126, but it could be tied with 127 as well, because that's what EMS Bird had called in the report as well, and that's when I responded over to the doctor.
I mean,
her.
yeah, I would say both. I would definitely say both.
I just don't want to make a wrong link to the 127 report, because I didn't know if that was the same one. That's why I was asking about the bug mask.
Well, it's definitely 126. Did you even see the vehicle into 127?
No, it's just
Then-
a decal. We can't make
Okay.
the reference to 127 then?
Then I wouldn't.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
They can't do anything in a half an hour.
Yeah, but it's also like,
That did y'all see that tweet? That is so sick.
yes, we did.
This is ridiculous. Okay, It's a prayer circle?
It's meditation circle.
Meditation. Okay.
Yes, Captain.
Hang on a second. Are you sure it's a circle? It looks like a triangle to me.
Yes, Captain.
Captain.
Okay.
Captain.
Alright, we're gonna continue We're gonna continue traffic stop rating. Actually, we have like 73 people here. We can split it up into two.
Permission
If
to pit.
Not within city limits.
and
Did they
under
tell you
100
that?
miles, under 100 miles too, please. Also, we're not also.
Yes.
Or
Congratulations.
Goodfellow creature. Oh yeah, congratulations! I forgot about that. Did you get the right
Also-
one on? I'm hoping you did. With Goodfellow's help, let's get it. Good. Perfect.
Have you looked at the report for 128?
I'm literally still working on the. I was still officer 3+1 at that time. I have to put that right.
Oh, I mean, if you are still working on it, I had put in some information on it, but I can put it back
Can
in
you
once.
re-put it back in because I went through and started working on it again and I saved it.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I
you know what?
did not know you were touching that report.
I was trying to stay busy while you were up in Captain's office.
Well, communication. Do better next time.
Okay, so yeah, you have. All right, are you ready for me to put something in there?
Yeah, just go ahead and work on it now. I will touch it as soon as you say you're ready. Done.
Okay. Well, figure that report out. In the meantime, Officer Chen, are you okay?
Yes, I was just stretching, Captain.
Okay.
You almost smacked the captain in the head.
We're gonna continue with traffic stop trading. Do all of you want to assist? I know you get the report, but if Swift wants to take care of his side and then
All
swap
right, how's
out
that
with
look, creature?
Oh, okay. You know what? Period. We'll just do that. We have enough trainers here. We can split it up into like teams of two. In terms of two people training one, two people training the other. If that's comfortable with you, Goodfellow, Swift, creature.
Yeah,
if
it
you're
works for me.
listening.
That works for me.
Well, hope it works with them because that's what we're doing. Love
Awesome.
that. Okay.
Yay.
Wonderful. All right, whoever's coming with me,
and
walk with
S-
me.
Yes,
Both Switch and I
Martinez.
will-
Yes.
And then either Creature or Swift come with me. All right, you're driving.
Oh, okay. Period. Ow.
Let's go get gas.
Okay.
7 Alpha 420, we're gonna get gas at Strawberry Ave.
I have Alpha 194 is linking up with you, 4 Alpha, or 7 Alpha 420.
10-4.
Close enough.
5 Alpha 194. Let's do our traffic stops in the block around Taco Hut. If you want to head that way.
10-4.
Sam, for y'all do that there. Me and Swift and Chen will proceed in front of MRPD in that little area to the right of the station.
10-4.
I don't know what's going on with my remote scanner, but I've just taken a nap and I still can't get it to activate.
Maybe try rebinding muscles.
Yeah, I've just changed my muscle and it's still not working.
Your L muscle, it could be locked.
All right.
Yeah, apparently that did it.
Yes, that is an important tip that the radar can lock, and it doesn't really tell you that, considering it's the same as your vehicle lock, so you may have accidentally done it before.
My work is just unbind that from your muscle. It makes it easier.
All right. What kind of feedback did Swift give you?
He told me to like, because I forgot to tell him my name,
Mm-hmm.
and to turn off for me to tell him to turn off his engine.
Mm-hmm.
Come over here, Swift.
But that's pretty much it. That all I can remember. It was like a while ago. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of dozed
No,
off.
that's okay. I know they were still kind of, if yours was the one that I remember, that was the one where he parked in the parking spot, correct?
Teacher, just to
Yeah.
let you know, you have a squiggly bracket in your radio name.
What?
10-4, I'll fix that now.
Oh,
Does
he doesn't have a bracket like a straight.
Oh,
one,
he
has
does.
squiggle
That's
line.
funny. I see it now.
Yeah.
My only other feedback, I know it was kind of like a weird parking spot, but you know that space between our car and his, you never ever ever want to walk in between that. If their engine is still going, they can
Okay.
easily back up into your car and then you have no legs.
7 Alpha 500. Me, Swift, and Chen are gonna swap over to Radio 3, so we can continue with comms and not overlap.
10-4. All right, creature, when you're ready, go ahead and start driving. We'll wait 10 seconds and then we'll follow.
10-4.
All right. When you're ready, go ahead and initiate. Oh, cool.
What the?
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me shout. Turn off your engine, please.
So,
Okay.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Officer Martinez. Do you know why I pulled you over today?
No, I do not, officer. Why did you pull me over?
You just ran that stop sign and cut off a local. I mean, not stop
Oh.
sign, red light, but
I honestly was not paying attention. I'm sorry.
that's okay. Can I get your driver's license and registration, please?
Yes, give me one moment. All right.
Teacher Kenneth. Okay, let me go look this up really quick. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so it looks like this was gonna be your first offense, so I'm just gonna have to let you go with a warning. Please make sure to follow the rules and, you know, don't cut off locals and run red lights because you're too impatient. And yeah, you're free to go once I get in my car and like ring my sirens. You're free to go, but make sure don't do it again. I'll let you off with a warning this time. Have a good day.
creature, go ahead and pull into the Taco Hut parking lot. All right. All right, Officer Martinez. Before we give you feedback, what do you think you could improve on from that traffic stop?
I'm gonna be honest. I kept walking in between the cars.
Just looking on the
Yeah,
TV,
I was like,
red
oh
circles
shit. At
pop
the
up
second
near
time, I
smoke and water,
realized.
but there's nothing coming up on dispatch.
Other than that, I don't really know.
Go ahead and go with that, Captain. I'll respond to Montaigne.
Is that like a different thing I should
Oh,
be
sorry.
aware of?
10-9, not Montaigne, please.
Yeah. So
Down by smoke on the water, there's
good
some
job
red,
yelling
circles
to
appearing on my GPS, but nothing on
for them to
dispatch.
kill their engine.
Just wondering
Don't
That
forget
is
to
a
identify
area that
yourself
usually
when
is
you come up to
typically
them.
shown up as a spelling area.
Oh, I thought I did.
It won't show up in our dispatch. It will show up on the right side of our eyes, but
You know
not
what?
actually
I think
go
you
through
did.
to
That's
dispatch.
correct. Sorry, lots of voices in my ear right now.
right. I see.
Yeah, biggest thing,
Okay.
you parked correctly. That was awesome. Sometimes it can be really unfortunate with the locals, the way that they just like to beat around, just like the one that just pulled into that parking spot right there.
Yeah.
Biggest thing, I mean, yeah, do that jaywalk when you come up. This is like the first time that you're going to be potentially contacting somebody or of the general public, or it might even be their first time interacting with the police. So you have to keep that in mind that, we don't want to be rude to them. We don't, yes, they maybe did something wrong, but that doesn't make them the worst person in the world. So just keep that in mind when you're interacting with them. We're here to teach lessons.
12 and 20,
I
I'm gonna
really
go
don't
check
want
out
to
those pings down at Vespucci Beach.
10-4.
I really don't want to issue citations, but if somebody is a repeat offender, that's when those citations come in handy as a tool to hopefully encourage people to not keep committing those same behaviors. Now, after you give a verbal warning, what you are to do and what we haven't talked about, and apologies if somebody already said that, you need to go into their profile, and where it says like more information below their picture, that's where you would put like Officer Martinez issued a verbal warning for speeding on today's date. That way, like, if you go and you look that person's... What's up, creature?
Sorry, Captain.
That way, if it's like, if they got pulled over multiple times and they've been given, 2 warnings in the span of 2 days, you can issue a citation. If it's been more than a month, I won't issue a citation. But that's kind of where we can list those interactions. But yeah, creature, what's up?
That's where good Captain already went over it. I was going to ask you when we got back here, what would you do after you did the traffic stop if you had to issue a warning or anything? That way I'd know if someone had told you in advance as far as doing a traffic stop.
Are you asking me?
No, I was explaining that was something I was going to go over as well.
Gotcha. Also, I know we're training, it's just the 3 of us, but, there's going to be times where it's just like you and another person on duty. We don't have a full bench of dispatchers, and officer safety is paramount. So the first thing you want to do is, if you are ever just pulled away from patrol, you want to say, that you're on a 1011, who you are, your location. And then,
I completely forgot about that.
I know.
OMG.
It's okay.
No, that's understandable. It was quick. It was just, you're still in training. You don't know. Goodfellow can tell you times I flugged that when I did it.
It's just,
So it's a common mistake.
Common mistake. It can also be the difference between life and death. Because if all of a sudden, all of a sudden I get like a urgent button and I had no idea that somebody was on a call, like there's so much information there that could have potentially been lost. And also, if you were on patrol and you do have another officer on duty and they're on an active 1011, always ask, hey, do you need additional? Or if you're the one doing the 1011, you can say, because it's your discretion if you need additional or not. We're out here to look for each other's backs, right? Because again, this is like the most dangerous part of our job.
We're not here just for the city.
Alright,
We're also
shots
here to
fired
keep
down
each
at
other.
Vespucci Beach.
10-4, we'll be en route. All right, Martinez, let's go.
5 Alpha 194
Wait,
responding.
where are we going?
We're going to Vespucci Beach. Shots
I have
fired.
no idea where that is.
I will mark it on the map.
Okay.
Get your lights going. That's probably the easiest one to go to. Yeah. Go ahead, creature. If you overtake us.
Having a slight headache, you're good.
Montaigne, what's your 20 in Vespucci? Two Alpha 28, what's your 20?
Apologies, I have just zip tied the suspect.
Still doesn't help us.
I am heading down to Smoke and Report and returning to my patrol vehicle.
10-4, we're about 3 blocks out.
Did he say this?
Where did they say they were heading?
Where did you say?
On the water is where they're headed.
That doesn't... Can someone be more
Left,
descriptive?
Captain. On our left, right here walking.
Oh, there we are, okay.
Oh. Wait, do I get out of the car here?
Yeah, you can get out of the... Well, hold on.
Patrol vehicles back this way.
Do you want me to look for...
We can help you get a ride, Montaigne, if you just want to come back this way. We can get you a ride.
Yeah.
Did you say the suspect has a vehicle or no?
Should we look for bullet fragments?
Oh shit. Let's back up a little bit. Keep going. Do you see that person that's
The look
downed
was
over here?
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good practice. Let's get out of the vehicle. So the only way that bullets show up is if you are a 10-8. So you have to make sure you're a 10-8.
Oh, okay.
And as long as you have evidence bags on you, you'll be able to pick up the bullet casings if you find something. Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna go look over here because I feel like they wouldn't shoot him right there.
Didn't find anything.
All right. Something hit their chest. If you look in our feed in our emails, you can see that I was just able to do your basic field autopsy. It's not a full autopsy, but that is something that you will be able to do if you decide to go the detective route.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So all I did was I came up to this person here and I was able to just kind of think really hard about their face and their chest and brought out my handy dandy clipboard and discerned some of this information.
5 Alpha 197, 1015 at MRPD.
10-4, do you mean 5 Alpha 194?
When did I say?
197.
Gosh, I'm pulling cash.
Alpha 28 is en route to the same location.
10-4.
You want to go back to the station?
Yeah, let's go back. I think storms happen in a few minutes anyway.
Oh yeah. Is that a local?
No, it's not. Do you want it? Yeah,
the
let's do
fuck?
this. They are blowing through so many traffic lights right now.
Yeah.
Let's see if they pull over. Oh, so oh. Yeah, right now it's not like a race. Let's see if they just actually pull over and understand that we're trying to pull them over. LSPD, please pull your vehicle over. LSPD, pull your vehicle over. All right. 7 Alpha 420, we're in an active 1011. Vehicle is refusing to pull over. Currently Los Lagunas Boulevard, westbound, going underneath the freeway. Requesting additionals.
Seven Alpha 420. Do you need additionals?
Yes, a firm if you could. Haywick Avenue. Oh, taking a right, going in between some buildings here. We're over by Vinewood.
10-4. I will be en route here in just a moment.
This is a dead end, I'm pretty sure.
Pull back. Block him in. Take a left. Block him in. Stop. Yep. Oh, no. Pull over. Why? So rude. Taking a right. Spanish
I'm
Ave,
pretty
taking
sure
a
one of
left.
It's the red hair girl that we saw earlier.
Is it really?
I think so.
Alta Street northbound, potential suspect from previous redhead. Taking a right off of Alta, going towards the power station. Passing by the Pawnbrook store, taking a right down Power Street southbound. Taking a left. Vinewood Boulevard eastbound. Taking a left again. Meteor Street northbound. Taking a left again, going back towards the pawn shop. So with these, you never want to get too close on their rear end because of how they'll turn. Usually about 2 car lengths back is a really good area to be.
Okay.
Taking a right on to Vinewood Boulevard westbound, going toward... Nope, taking a left towards the mall. Taking a left again, going into an alleyway. Taking a left again, going around the block. Vinewood Boulevard, taking a right into Up and Adam.
Oh, our car can't fit in this drive-through.
Then back out. Then don't follow them if you know. If you know that. Yeah. You don't have to follow them through. They probably already know that too.
Yeah.
All right, coming back out of Up and Adam, Vinewood Boulevard, taking a right. They just 1050.
Oh,
Slow down. Alta Street southeastbound. Taking a left back onto Vinewood Boulevard. Taking a left. Los Lagunas Boulevard southbound.
Oh?
That might be a potential... We'll see.
Oh,
Spanish
no,
Avenue
they
eastbound.
haven't.
Creature, was that a local or a citizen in that black car?
I will stop and check.
It's okay if they're not. Just stay with us. Taking a left, passing the bank here, taking a right. Creature, go around. They're gonna probably try to get off a jump. Going
10.
right towards construction, continuing into the alleyway behind here. They just 1050. Slow down. Oh, stop. We'll see because they might go into the water.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
They
Wait
can.
for it. Be advised they might go into the water. We'll see what happens. Creature, block him in. Pin him. If you can't. Oh, darn it. So close yet so
Get
far.
up.
We were just gonna pull you over for a light. My goodness. Just for a light. You're making this worse. Way worse than it needs to be.
Wait, what happened?
You're making this way worse. All right, we gotta. This is why. We gotta intercept a car. All right. Focus on the red car. Focus on the red car.
Go.
Not creature jumping on the. Oh.
Oh my god.
All right, follow the red car now. Or black and red. All right, taking a right. Haywick Ave. Eastbound. Taking a left. Taking another left. Taking a right. Taking a left into an alleyway. I think they took a left. Yes, they.
Whoa, okay. That car's too fast.
I
I'm sorry.
hate this neighborhood. I have a feeling I know who the driver is and they know that I freaking hate this neighborhood. All right,
It's the same car
code
from
6.
earlier.
Yeah. Martinez? Nice driving.
Thank you.
I'm
I'm
impressed.
trying so hard not to fucking flip. Oh
I
my
know.
God.
That, like, there will be very few moments where we might be able to, like, pin somebody in that alleyway. That would have been, like, the perfect opportunity.
Yeah.
And sometimes if they flip themselves, oh, it would have been so sweet if they flipped themselves into the water.
Oh, I thought this was them. Whose car is this? I'm impounding this.
Do you know how to impound?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think really hard about?
IV.
Okay, good. That was a test. You passed.
How much do I leave? Like, how much do I cost it?
Is it a local car? Oh, does it actually come up?
No, it's not. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sergeant Breacher, would you like me to add your name to the incident
Just-
report? She is with me back.
Just say. I don't even know. Hold on. Let's see. Whose car is it?
I don't know. Let me check.
You
What's the plate?
can, but just note that it was only for an escort.
2
and
Lincoln Whiskey.
transport back
If you
to the
just
station.
run the partial, it should pop up.
It belongs to Jake Lowfinder.
Oh shit. We are impounding this. Indefinitely.
Yeah.
We are out with one of Jake Lowfinder's vehicles. We're going to be impounding it. Jake is nowhere to be found, but it is a super vehicle.
How much do I charge it for?
Hold on, let me
And then
double
they-
check things. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to do that. He has a racing harness? Hold on, I'm just gonna bring up the impound, but I'm not gonna actually hit send on it. I just want to see. Oh,
that's super
Jesus.
cool.
If you did IV, there's no. I don't see a cost. It just says impound vehicle reason optional.
Oh, did you click retrievable by owner?
Oh, duh. That's fair. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in there for not retrievable by owner. Don't click that.
Oh,
Just
okay.
just warrant for reason. Put warrant for Jake Lowfinder.
Okay.
And Captain, I'm sorry about that. I was trying to recover from the
That's okay. Oh no!
window.
I impounded the wrong one.
My vehicle!
Also, be aware of where you're standing.
I know, but my vehicle is impounded.
Oh, he can't get his. Period.
All right,
Period.
let's
All right, let's just go back to the station as
We
fast
may
as
or
you
may
can.
not-
It's fine. Speed. I'll get it later.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it happens. Trust me.
My torrents. It's fine.
I can. The snow's making it hard for me to even keep traction.
Skill issue.
Let's blame the slow. Mhm.
Oh. All right, let's see. Hello, I'm Stars. I'm so sorry. I was focusing on my stream, or my game. Apologies. Welcome in. I am debating. Let's see. Oh, well, then yes, I will be. Huh. Oh God.
Captain, wouldn't that be possession of stolen property
Yes.
or illegal items?
That's what I was thinking it would be.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think
Hey.
I'm the drama.
Who did
Maybe
that?
I am.
Who said that?
I'm also gonna try and talk to Captain Raider. I went to try and open my NDT and it's saying I'm still 3+1.
Oh. Yeah, it's because the well, if you right click it, you have to change your call sign that way. I just easily did my badge number, and when we used to do the GP, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And when we used to do the GPS, it would change the MDT2 now, but now it's like we only have the MDT character limit, which is like 5 characters. So it's like only really the badge IDs fit. Actually, I was gonna say, can you take me to the impound lot?
Oh yeah, give me 1 second.
Oh yeah, sorry.
It's okay. Actually, come with us, because now you'll get to unimpound a car.
I completely forgot about the impound lot.
How could you? If you are who I think you are, yes, you are the problem. All right. Rookie, if you walk over here, right where I'm standing, hopefully you see something in your eyes.
Yeah. I can open an impound.
And it'll be the Vapid Torrents is the one. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. It'll be the LSPD 2707. And you can just hit drive, not return to owner's garage.
Okay.
Yeah? I didn't hit anything. The fuck? Let me double check something here.
25 is an old. Oh. That's your badge.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely this one because my pet's in this one. So. Oh, but it says search for keys. What the?
Oh, mainly probably because Martinez pulled this one out.
I didn't pull
I
any
don't have
out.
keys to it, it says. I have the keys to this one.
Could this be the one that you relinquished back?
No, I didn't relinquish
Initially.
any. Hold on.
For
I was just curious if 2 ended up in the impound. Okay, I just returned it to my garage. We're gonna deal with that later.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to the station. What did you do? Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Captain. When I was saying the MDT was still saying I was 3+1 is up in the top right on your dashboard.
Oh. Oh, because we didn't actually change you in the office. Gotcha.
If you guys are messing with the fingerprint scanner, you might have to stop because the suspect can't see anything.
Tell them to try their escape muscle. Backspace muscle.
Alright, let me see something.
Sometimes that's scarier than the... Oh, fine. Thank you. I will.
Captain did that to me earlier.
I want to know
Look
what
at
it looks
that, that's
like
so
when somebody's,
cool.
Cool.
down.
Well, we're not gonna be testing that.
No, I want to
Oh.
see what's going on with the fingerprint scanner.
You said
Wait,
like
is it
you were-
new?
She is looking to plead non-guilty and is looking to
Oh my
speak
God.
to a lawyer.
It came up in mine.
Lawyer. Someone in the jail.
Captain, that-
10-4. Go ahead, put the emails out.
She's looking to speak to a specific lawyer,
Rookie,
not
don't, please don't go in there. Let them continue processing. Thank you.
So I
He's a
fucked up.
wanderer.
Can someone zip tie me, escort me, unescort, and unzip tie me? I can't run.
You're so needy.
I got you.
Thank you. I love that. I love that we hold on to them. It's so good.
Oh, I was wondering, is
Well,
that new?
He's holding on to like a
Yes,
cup, not
so-
you.
Because the people in charge of the police department fucked everything up while
Uh-huh.
fixing it. Apparently they.
I'm in the middle of trying to use it. Can you run now?
Well, no.
Do it to me.
Oh, that's probably what the issue is, because I did it to someone and didn't do it right. Let's see, did that work? There we go.
What? So we have to put that down.
But yeah, when people were breaking everything, people in charge of the police department, apparently when fixing it, they decided to update things, so now we got some new things.
What a nice
Love that.
Hmm.
Love that. Okay.
Except now our MDT's broken on the directory side.
Oh no, that's
Um,
unfortunately intentional.
Creature, what's your special number?
Give me a sec once I get Swift's camera
It's
on my
4.
face.
If you use your minus muscle, Goodfellow, you should be able to see everyone's.
question.
Oh, that's valid. Okay.
Yeah. 4, Creature? Is that accurate?
Yes, that is
Okay,
accurate.
Awesome. I'll be right back.
Wait, is that a new muscle?
Oh, fuck. Wrong way.
Could I just get a quick second of assistance outside the cell? Because there's a few things in the
10-4, I'm on my way.
Cheers.
Alpha 4176ing to impound to get my Torrens out of impound.
10-4. Creature, you should be good when you get a second. Oh. Hello? Where the fuck is the camera? Hey, Captain.
What's up, for?
Why do we have an FIB agent in the armory?
Oh, yes. So we hired him to repair our weapons, but he is, still getting used to the place and finding all his equipment, so he's not currently fixing weapons just yet.
But he likes to blend with the equipment.
I pushed into the wall.
10-4.
Ow.
Did it.
Following our new policy, they would just be placed ankleted until trial, is the official term. So until they get in contact with, until we have a lawyer available for them, they would just essentially be serving full fine, full sentence, and then be ankleted by thinking anklet, and that's pretty much that. You can tell them that the department will work with the Department of Justice to make sure that they are given a lawyer for specifically that lawyer, and that possibly a district attorney might reach out to them regarding the case.
Just doing am I putting an ankle monitor on them and then just doing the sentence as their normal?
As normal, yes, yeah.
Okay. Just get the sentence so it'd be 14 months of their sentence.
Okay.
But they've been here for. I'll do it down to 30 because they've been here for a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
So put an anchor on them and then just do their normal sentence.
Yep.
And in terms of the fine, that goes through.
Yeah, that would stay the same. Even if things were going through perfectly, we have no jurisdiction over fines. That's only something prosecutors can adjust.
Yeah, our only discretion is the sentence, not.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, she does not have a weapon. That fall under the.
Falls under criminal possession. Yeah.
Hey, creature, can you come over here, please? Hey. I just wanted to let you know that I was really impressed by Martinez's driving at that last pursuit.
I noticed it was different from when we were doing the training.
It was very, I think there was just when I coached her on distance, she seemed to kind of lock that in better. But she was able to keep up with somebody who was weaving in and out of alleyways pretty freaking well. So I was,
Yeah, I was trying to do, take and do a visual. I was going to do more coaching later on. But at the same time, we blew up.
Yeah, all good. I just
because of a miss. But they were, if you talk to Sergeant Armstrong, they were also noting that the driving when I was thinking really hard about something when they first started doing pursuit training in Zancudo. So I was also keeping an eye out for that.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know that what I saw was actually above par for some of the rookies that I've seen. So, as her FTO.
All right. I actually greatly appreciate that.
Yeah. That's
Maybe I can even pick up some pointers if your coaching has really improved her.
I mean, I think it was just once it clicked in her head to not follow so closely, she was able to just kind of, I don't know, like I said, kind of zone in it. Now, how that fares when she starts doing call outs, that might be an added level of difficulty, right? Because she was only focusing on driving.
Yeah.
So.
Both rookies, well, not just Martinez, but Chen also, when I said that when we were doing the training, I went in to do call-outs even though they were in primary. It got to the point where she felt it was a little overwhelming, and so she asked for one of us to take over. So
Yeah,
at least I understand on that one myself.
Yeah, I really try hard not to have rookies do call-outs until like near the end of their training, just because so much is thrown at them in the beginning. And I'd rather them listen to me rattle off on call-outs until they get comfortable doing it.
Yeah, I was under the understanding, I might have misunderstood it, but I thought that when they did the initial training that they had started doing that, so I took it and started working with it like that.
No, it's good. It's more like a show tell do. So I would rather, knowing how call-outs are difficult when you're multitasking driving, I would rather them prioritize focusing on the road and then adding the layer of doing call-outs later. But that's just how I train. So
yeah, I've learned from both yours and nose training, so both you, I know when training me, were different on doing the call-outs versus that as well. No did it to me right away, whereas you let me take and get a second to adjust.
Yeah. Officer Montaigne.
Hi.
Montaigne?
You're doing great, sweetie.
Better hi as he walks
There
by.
is nothing as nerve-wracking as your first arrest.
Oh, trust me, I understand that.
Firearm that is registered to Miss Jiso, is it to be returned to her, or?
No, it would go into evidence right now unless she requests, I believe.
Okay, sounds good.
But since there is a warrant, just put it in evidence.
Also, yeah, that their firearm license is probably going to get revoked anyway once they get arrested.
Actually, you know what? That is something to discuss. Weapons licenses of people we evidently need to revoke, but obviously we have not been in an encounter with them. This is more of a command thing, but also other input would be necessary. But
Captain?
Yeah.
Well, couldn't we revoke it on the chance that I made that when I had that warrant put out?
Well, that's what I'm saying is, would that be unethical? Would that be a little too much?
No.
Would that not? To
No.
me, I think that makes sense.
That does ensure the safety of our citizens.
They know that
yeah.
they give up that right for their weapons license the second that they committed those crimes because we put them through the test, right? So it's like they know at any moment if they go against any of the stipulations.
I'm
And
also
every
more
time we've-
thinking, I'm more
Sorry.
thinking about like if it would make sense, like, you know, logically, and I think it would. Like, no valid, like if we have a want out for someone, no, you know, valid weapons license is going to stay valid. Like paper trail will still have it, and obviously they still will, but database wise, it wouldn't. So I want to appreciate that with Murphy before we actually decide on that. But that's kind of the stance I have on that as well. So.
One second, Captain. I got a question. Monte.
What did you say?
He has a question for Montaigne.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Montaigne seemed to do. That was the first arrest. That seemed good.
yeah, the first arrest is always so daunting. Like when you're.
It is.
It really is. So.
And I also felt that because I forgot the fingerprint wasn't working. Luckily, it was after the storm.
Oh shoot. Okay. Man, everything just decided not to work. Okay.
It really did. It really did. I'm gonna have to have a strong word.
You know what does work?
Coffee.
Zip ties.
Oh god damn it! You're the worst.
Were you gonna say something, Goodfellow? I think I cut you off.
I just said that everything decided not to work, huh? I think that's it.
But you know what does work?
No.
The area, right?
Nope. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
When you were taking photos, did you pick up?
I think that was
casings as
rookie.
well?
No, we did not.
Or was it your rookie? Okay, that's fine.
Did you see that I also did a autopsy on the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the autopsy.
But we
yeah.
did not find any bullet casings.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So there's her car which has been impounded. There is the gun, and there is the marked money and drugs.
Nice
Thank you.
fucking
and
work,
the ankle monitor.
Montaigne.
We
Thank
won't
you.
stop running.
Right. Yeah, I need to
I'm
find-
so proud. I'm so proud.
It was a tiny by luck because I was just running to a fight in progress, and then as I was returning to my vehicle, I just saw a shooter locally. from down the
Okay.
road, and I was like, what the fuck?
But you know what? The whole like Vinny thing went down because I responded to shots fired. Like you never know what these
Yeah.
calls are gonna be, right? Like nice
Exactly.
fucking
I,
work.
I lucky enough, by the time I got over to her, she had already put her gun away and everything, and was compliant. But she's now pleaded guilty, and it's just waiting for a lawyer.
Okay. Oh, she did plead guilty.
Sorry, no, pleaded not guilty. And then,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, that's frustrating. But okay.
Yeah, pleaded not guilty. But however, she cannot get in contact with Miss Hadid, so she is going to wait for her to be back from vacation.
Okay.
So she will be acquitted until then.
Officer Montaigne,
I have a question.
Yeah,
Oh,
great work.
thank you.
am I rookie so
Yeah.
grown up? I mean, look at that collar that she just got. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
Feel good, fellow.
I feel so proud.
Thanks,
How do you
Dad.
think you were?
Hey.
I remember when you were just a P1.
I know.
Goodfellow, we have two of our from our FTO training that we should be proud of as well.
Swift.
Ooh,
Yeah, Swift for
I mean,
what he's done
are you-
just as well as Montaigne.
I'm not proud of him. He should be doing better.
Aw, I'm proud of you, Mr.
Oh, great for
What are you
killing
talking
my
about? I
aspirations
feel like
of
Swift has
FTO.
already been a part of our department for
Captain.
like 6 months. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what? It feels like that.
Right, you guys are distracting me. I need to get this report done.
Yeah, what are you doing, Montaigne?
That's
Jesus
the
Christ.
point. Yeah,
Swift,
get to
we need to go
work.
over-
Deal with
Raider,
these distractions.
I have a
Hey,
question.
Montaigne.
Raider, I have a question.
What's up?
Come over here.
Okay.
I had a question
up?
that got brought up that I feel like is a very pretty. There. I swear to God.
Officer Martinez, put that camera down.
Down.
Anyways.
Okay. So say somebody gets put on an anklet or they go on a hut. Let's say, okay, hold on. Let's say that they go on a hut, right? And they end up going to prison for longer than if they had just pleaded guilty.
Uh-huh.
And no defense attorney was available.
Uh-huh.
What do we do there?
Well, that's the thing. That's why I implemented the idea of, or not the idea. That's why anklet until trial has been implemented, because DOJ is very minimal.
Okay.
And that most cases, people going to prison under HUT will be there for 5 years compared to 20 minutes or 20 months. Actually, yeah, honestly, even 20 minutes. Anklet is just much preferred. Certain cases, Vinny being one of them, yeah, we can't trust them to be in the streets. Now, I mean, you could argue that even with someone like this recent one, like obviously, like, but at the same time, they're getting their time that they're supposed to for the charges if they were to plead guilty. They're ankleted, so they can still discuss with a trial. And essentially, we're treating these cases as appeals. So they would essentially be going to court, if at all, or interacting with the DOJ when they are available, and trying to get their charges disputed, and will get compensation if it, if so, and if not, then everything just resolved the same.
Okay,
so essentially, it's going like that moving forward.
Okay, yeah. So what I'm hearing is the default, if they plead guilty, is an anklet.
Yes.
But okay, so what if they did like attempted murder?
That's the thing, is I would say discretion, because I wouldn't even just say just for that charge. It's discretion on how many, like, it really depends on the situation. I would wait for the, for example, I technically did the entire anklet thing for everyone involved in the breaching situation regarding your kidnapping, not because I thought they weren't safe, but at the same time, those cases have still not been handled. It's been 3 months. That's just not ideal. It isn't. It's unfortunate, but they got their full. I think it was like, it was the full like 100 months or something, and then anything afterwards was dealt with within.
Were they
while
fine?
they were still. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they were fine. They were treated as like full sentence. They were ankleted. They were sent to jail. They just weren't there for 10,000 months until a trial happened.
Okay,
That's how it should be. I do agree that that's how it should be. It just isn't ideal with how we have it. Once we have more, we will slowly move into doing huts more often. It just isn't ideal right now.
Report 128.
10-4. So but I guess my issue with like, so the whole fine thing, right? It's like the fine is all of their charges. So if we find them before they get the anklet, like, are we going to start reimbursing people once they do start getting representation? Like, how is that going to work?
Well, that's the thing. If that comes to that, then yeah, exactly. It's really going to depend on cases. The reason why the fines should still go through. Well, I mean, I guess we can decide that, but at the same time, it can just go through, so the punishment is still there, because again, there's been certain cases that have not been handled. So we kind of just have to treat it based on discretion moving forward. But yeah, there would just be like, essentially, if trial goes in their favor, they would be getting a settlement back because not settlement, you know what I mean. Reimbursed.
Do we?
Yes.
I hate this. I get it, but I hate it because it's like, do you have a list of everyone that's ankleted right now?
That's actually not a bad idea to do.
Like, how do we keep?
I was just talking with Montaigne that I do want to. I want to. Well, that's the thing, is we don't really need to necessarily keep. I mean, I guess in terms of.
Well, it should be in their profile.
But,
like, I need to go back to Marianne. Like, you know.
That's what I'm saying. I told Montaigne that it needs to go in their profile, which I'm pretty sure he did do. So that's how it should be. Now that I think about it, we don't need a list because I don't really want one, because it shouldn't be abused. It's only supposed to be tracked when we need it. We shouldn't be doing it at all times.
So, like, put an anklet and then put the incident number.
Yes, and then there's something else I wanted to put, so people, because it's kind of a newer thing or not the most known thing, is how to actually use the anklets, because it's not the most known thing. Let me pull up their thing. Montaigne might have not gotten to that. I was probably going to do it after the fact, but I'll just do it, and then just for future references, they'll know how to do it.
Are you saying that there's like an actual function? I thought it was just we think about it.
No, there's an actual function.
You've been holding out on me, Ryder.
I remember telling you this, Goodfellow.
Then why didn't you show me?
When you were a detective and I told you to take it off your duty belt and put it on them.
What?
I remember this. Here, do it on me. Do it.
How? I don't know.
Think anklet. You think anklet. Like, you straight up think anklet. Think about it.
Oh shit. I don't remember this part.
Well, maybe it was lost in translation, because when you said think anklet, maybe you just that kind of thing in your head, which is understandable.
You know what this means, though?
Let me just say that I don't, but I do, but I don't, if you catch my drift.
Well, then how do I fix that with Marianne?
Just don't worry about it.
Okay. I mean, I thought about it. Yeah, we're on the same page, but god damn it.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just I realized it's okay. It's okay. Not that big of a deal. At the end of the day, could have been more elaborate. But then you have to know there's okay. Because the commissioner didn't even know that either.
Okay. But here's the thing: how do you find out somebody's CID if they're not right in front of you?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is to go around with this. Can you put one on me real quick, just so you can see how everything works?
I have to go 10-8.
Oh, you do? Ew.
Yeah. Give me one second.
Unfortunately, I have to oven tractor oven toaster for 3 seconds.
What the heck? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh my god, the captains are fighting!
No, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Okay, I finished with my instant report.
Ten four. She's dealing with her bedazzled toaster oven.
Ah, I see. Makes sense. Yeah, I finished up with my report. I think I've got everything. I've
Okay.
put into place the impounding of her car.
Oh my
Both times
God.
I read her Miranda rights, what items were
Captain Goodfellow,
taken from
Really bad
Go ahead.
oven tractor toaster situation.
the vehicle that was in part of the chase from on your guys' end from that traffic stop before storm. Swift and I went ahead and pulled out and looked at it. There was nothing in the vehicle.
Ten four.
Okay, so you see that an inklet apparently is a necklace.
Yes, I see.
Alpha
That is
41
something-
plus 176 to MRPD to
Okay.
process evidence.
But
10-4.
so yeah, that's the visual of it. It's not that part isn't necessarily important, but that's just how it works. But then if you go on my profile, their CID is right there at the top, right above their name.
Oh.
And all you have to do is think anklet location, paste that, and then it will give you kind of like the car boosting does the same thing. It's not like a constant thing though. You have to like keep doing it to update it. So it's like a good measure if you have to like chase someone with it on, have the passenger constantly look for it, that type of thing. But usually doing it once if they're in a one still location, it works. But yeah, at the end of the day, that is something that needs to be included either SOP, either somewhere.
We need it in the
make more
SOPs.
aware, but yes, that's how that works.
Yeah, because I had no idea that that existed. I mean, I knew that Inglet knew, but like, we
Yeah.
hadn't gone through this process yet. And I can't remember if you
Totally
said that it
fine.
hadn't been set up or whatever. Like, I remember us talking about it, but I don't remember.
Oh, this has
like,
been set up. We actually used to. I'm in a situation. I think it was like with the. I think it was under the Shady Pines incident. We arrested them, and then we had to. They broke out of prison, and we had to use the anklet to track them. We've used it before.
Okay.
But like in terms of, I don't think I've never had you actually specifically used it before, so that's different.
Gotcha. So how do I take it off?
You did. You just think anklet again. You took. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. You just think anklet again. And you already took it off. It's fine.
Oh, I don't remember doing that. Okay.
Oh, maybe.
I did
you
the
were
Inklet
doing
ID,
anklet.
but we're good.
Maybe you did anklet and then the ID, which is anklet location space then the ID.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's probably what you did,
Yeah.
which is fine. But yeah, that's something we'll just have to discuss later point in terms of making it more aware. But yeah, for now it's fine. But let's go back to the conversation. Is there any like I'm not a big fan of doing it that way either, but in terms of anklet instead of leaving people there, but discretion based, it's just at the same time I don't want to have people sitting in prison for an actual, an actual month, as that would be the case for certain situations if you really think about it. it shouldn't be the case. It's just with how things are right now. At the current moment, anklet, full fine, full sentence is just what we need to do, unfortunately. Unless you can think of any other better way of handling it, but that just seems
No.
easiest.
Until we get the DOJ up and running. That's fair.
Yep. Which is hopefully, sooner than later. We definitely have people. It's just we have, one, one of each. So yeah.
Cool. Oh, hello. They're bonding.
Smells
Hello.
Look at them. Such great rookies.
My report's done. All evidence has been put away. All photo evidence is in the incident.
Electrify
I
myself.
think I've got everything that needs to be done. I'm
That's
just
true.
asking if one of you two could double check just to make sure I've done it. I'm not missing anything.
Do it!
I've got the file and everything. I've got the criminals involved, officers involved. There were no civilians involved.
Okay.
No hostages. Only 2 weapons. Actually, should the knife be counted since it wasn't used, but they returned it to her?
Is there a reason that the charges are not listed on the right?
Should be.
I don't see, unless I have to refresh. Yeah, I don't see. them
You
listed.
might need to refresh and click out.
Yeah. I can't change the recommended, but I have the.
I don't see charges on those. That's weird.
Yep. Have you saved it, Montaigne?
Ah, right. No, sorry, I got it. Hold on. I got it. Don't worry. No, I forgot to add the specific charges, but I'll add them now because I still have them listed.
You're good. Other than that, from what I see so far, looks great report-wise. I'll take care of putting on the profile that they're included, just so I can put everything, and then I'll have you just review Ms. Souffle's profile so you can see for next situations regarding inklets how their profile, how the document that on the profile should look.